Hello. Okay, hi guys. So today I thought I would do something a little bit different, and I also hope that you like the new intro that I'd attempted to do just now. It's new and different and exciting, hopefully. Be all new. So today I was going to do and am going to do a little bit of a show and tell of my music collection that I have. A collection of all my CDs. Um, some of them are downloads, so they're not actual, like, real, tangible things that you can hold and be like, oh, it's a CD. It's not real. So I will have to show you that via this screen here. Yeah. So this by no means is a full collection of my CDs. I did have like a whole array of other material that I had when I was like a teenager, when I was like 16, and I had like a huge collection. But I can't find all of those right now, and it's quite sad because I've been looking for them and I really can't find the CDs. So I have about 15 here to show you. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first album that I have to show you is this one. It is Muse, Black Holes and Revelations. This album came out in 2006 and is their fourth studio album. I used to be a huge fan of these guys. I went to go see them live in Cardiff when I was 16 and absolutely loved it. It was like my first concert that I went to and really loved this band. I got pretty much all of the rest of their albums. Like great like rock sort of genre, you probably know who they are anyway, but yeah, this album is great. I got the flip case of it when it first came out, so yeah, pretty good. And then I also got, when their follow-up album came out in 2009, this is The Resistance, which is the album after Black Holes and Revelations. To be honest, not as good as Black Holes and Revelations. I think the last album was their best one, but still it's got great album artwork on it. Couple of good songs, the singles Uprising, Undisclosed Desires. Yeah, it's a good album. They're kind of still keeping to their original sound, which is alright, but again I think they peaked, sorry. Next album that I have is Kate Nash. I bought this again when I was a teenager, when it came out in 2007. I was in sixth form. She played at Reading Festival in the introducing tent back when it was Festival Republic. She's got some really good songs, like obviously Foundations, which was a really great single that came out and was really popular. Mouthwash as well. Just some really good, like, she's got a good voice and like she can sing well, and it's sort of like alternative, not like, she's not as mainstream as she was, but again, good album to have in your collection. Next one I have is Delphic. This is Acolyte. I bought this in my second year of uni in 2010. They're not a very popular band, but they have been on the radio when this album came out. It's sort of like a electro-synthy sort of sounding band. It's a bit like White Lies. I don't know if you've heard of them, but again, the singles that they came out with are Doubt, and Acolyte and Halcyon. So yeah, really sort of alternative, experimentalish sort of sounding synthy vibe. So yeah, I remember this album well because I used to listen to it loads on the way back from uni and I really liked it. So that's Delphic. The next one that I have is, probably a lot of people are going to like this. It is Florence and the Machine's debut album, Lungs. This came out in 2009 under Universal Studios Records. I bought it because I just thought it was a brand new sound that I'd never heard before. very percussion sounding, and like her voice is out of this world. Like she's such a iconic, not iconic, just like very like you know when it's her when you hear her, if you know what I mean. And like again, album artwork amazing, like her just sat in a very ethereal sort of way with the lungs outside of her body. It's just a really good album, a really great album, and the follow-up album is just as good as well. So yeah, really great artist, Florence the Machine. The next one is Ceremonials, which is Florence's second album, which came out 2011. Yes. I couldn't wait for this album to come out. I was really happy when it did. We've had it in the car for ages, like just having it on the CD player and listening to it. Every single song is amazing on this. Obviously, like the singles you probably know, Only If For A Night, Shake It Out, What the Water Gave Me, Never Let Me Go. Some really great sounds on here. Lots of drumming, percussion, and like her voice again, like oh my goodness, she can sing like an angel. Like she's got an angel in her throat. It's amazing. So yeah, that is Ceremonials, and I saw her on tour in March of last year with the support band The Horrors. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah, Florence the Machine. Next album is a bit off the beaten track. It is Laura Marling. I Speak Because I Can. I think this is like her second album, I'm not sure. I'm not like overly like a massive supporter of Laura Marling, but she's like a good sort of folk country singer. Not like in no way like Taylor Swift or any of those country singers. Like she's a UK based artist, and I think she won a couple of awards at the Brits. I think she won the Critics' Choice Award one year. I'm not sure. Yeah, like good folky sounds. A couple of singles, Rambling Man, that's a good song, and Devil Spoke, like proper, like they've got acoustics and guitars and drums, and yeah, it's just very country, good for like chilling out and relaxing on a rainy day. Yeah, good singer, good artist, Laura Marling. Next one is Marina and the Diamonds, Electra Heart. This is the second album from Marina, and I did get the first album, but as I said before, I cannot find the rest of my CD collection, so that's probably where it is. This is the second album. Lots of great songs on here. Some of the singles, Power and Control, Prima Donna. It's very she's sort of like an electro pop artist that sort of does things kind of against the grain, and like she's sort of like, she should be in the mainstream. I think she's very underrated, so I think you guys should check her out. And like she's sort of similar to Gaga but not. They're sort of two different sides of the same coin, if you know what I mean. So check her out. It's Marina and the Diamonds. Okay, the next one that I have is Amy Winehouse. Obviously, absolutely stunning performer and singer, sadly no longer with us. We had this CD in the car for ages, and it was just always on, and like it was just really, this was like the album to have after her first album, Frank. Obviously it's got everything on it: Back to Black, Rehab, Tears Dry on Their Own, some recognisable songs. But yeah, again, she's just such a iconic singer and such recognisable vocals, and it's just such a loss to see her go, and we should just all remember her and her music because it was absolutely phenomenal. So that is Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. The next one is obviously The Fame Monster by Gaga. This is her, I like to think this is her second album, because I count The Fame as the first one and The Fame Monster as the second and Born This Way as the third, because some people don't count this EP as an actual one because it's too different for some reason. But yeah, I didn't actually buy this album, I got my sister to buy it, but because I didn't have it before, and because I was using my friend from uni's CD that he copied songs from this album, so absolutely amazing. It's got all the songs from The Fame and the follow-up bit afterwards from the EP, obviously Alejandro, Dance in the Dark, etc, etc, etc. Awesome must-have album to have in your collection. Buy it. Awesome, amazing, cool. The next one that I have is Born This Way. I bought this album in 2011, a couple of days after it came out in May. Just because I'd just gotten so addicted to her and I thought she was amazing. I thought Born This Way was amazing. Judas absolutely blew my socks off. And like the rest of the songs on the album just exact same, like it's just so powerful and bassy and it's heavily produced, but it doesn't matter because it makes it all the more amazing. And the album artwork is stunning, and after I bought this album a couple of months afterwards I felt like I was missing out a lot because she also had a deluxe edition, so I bought the deluxe edition with the different cover as well, which I downloaded instead of actually bought because for some reason I don't like to be like spending money. I have a weird way of buying things, I don't know why, but yeah, that's the back, that's the front. Amazing album, one of the best albums I've ever bought. Lady Gaga. The next one that I have, well, I'll show these at the same time actually. That's the Fame Monster remix album, and this is the Born This Way remix album. Some really amazing tracks on here, both of them. She's done loads of collaborations with I'll start with Born This Way. She's got loads of, what I really liked about this is that she did loads of, she got in touch with loads of British artists. So like there's remixes from Goldfrapp, Wild Beasts, The Horrors are on it, Two Door Cinema Club, Metronomy, and Hertz as well. And I was really surprised because I didn't know that she had heard of any of these bands, and I was like, oh my goodness, she actually knows who Goldfrapp are. So that was pretty cool, and do apologise, I was rudely interrupted. But as I was saying, these two albums, not technically official albums, but really good. Really good tracks to dance to at party, or just like dance to anywhere down the street, you know, wherever you want to do it, it's fine. But I would say this one, my favourite remix would be the Black Jesus Amen Fashion Michael Woods remix. Go and listen to it, it's pretty good. And this one is also just as good. I mean, like, there's loads of cool remixes on it, like by Passion Pit, Stuart Price, Pet Shop Boys do one, Alpha Beat do one. Yeah, it's just like generally, if you like listening to like electronic dance, like remixes, this is just a good album to have if you also like Gaga as well. So yeah, these two, pretty good. The next one that I have is Grimes. This girl is from Canada, and she is actually amazing. She is awesome. She is she's a bit younger than me actually. Actually no, she's not. She's like 24. But like she creates the most amazing, awesome, ethereal sounds. Like it's like electronic, really like different alternative sort of sounding synth, really. I mean, you have to go check her out. I mean, if you haven't, the singles that she's produced and come out with is Genesis. Absolutely stunning music video for that, and her fashion sense is like, whoa! So it's like vintage alternative clothing, and like she's completely unique, and like her vocals are so like different and like completely not mainstream at all. She's just completely done her things her own way. And like Genesis and Oblivion I recommend you listen to. She was on Jules Holland one episode, and she was just sat like a DJing pretty much, and like just doing all these different sounds on a turntable, and it sounded amazing, so definitely check her out. Again, if you're into electronic sounding, alternative, synthy sort of vibes, then definitely check this girl out. One to watch. That's Grimes, by the way. The next album, I bought this quite recently. This is fun. The album came out last year. Obviously some songs that you've probably heard are Some Nights and We Are Young. Great band, like they're sort of alternative indie, rock-ish sounding. They were on Graham Norton. I always the reason why I reference when I saw them is because they always appear on these chat shows, and I just see them and they're really good, so I just have to point it out. That's where I saw them. Yeah, great band, like really powerful, like they get their sound right out there, and it's really like hard hitting, and yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy it, and some good songs, so yeah, that's fun. And another album I have is Bruce Springsteen Greatest Hits album. Obviously an album to have, just to say that you have it, and it is awesome, awesomeness. Some absolutely stunning, amazing, awesome songs on here. Thunder Road, you need to listen to that song. Born to Run, all the classics, Glory Days. So like it's proper like classic rock, like from all the different ages, like the 80s, the 70s, more recently. Just like a proper compilation of like amazing tracks and amazing hits from Bruce Springsteen. Why wouldn't you buy it? Why wouldn't you? Ask me that. Why wouldn't you buy it? It's amazing. So that is the Greatest Hits album. And also go and buy his newest album, Wrecking Ball. Do it. And the last album I have is a compilation, to finish things off quite nicely. It is a compilation of Essential Jazz, which I just decided to buy just for some nice background music, or like just when I'm feeling in a jazzy mood, basically. And it has lots of well-known jazz singers, jazz artists from the heyday of the jazz era, some names to point out: Nina Simone, Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Tony Bennett. If you want more Tony in your life, Gaga fans, this is, well, go get Tony Bennett's album. Also, Louis Armstrong, Ray Charles, Dakota Staton, Sarah Vaughan. Lots of nice jazz artists that you should get into your life, because they're just, jazz is just like the meaning of life, right? Isn't it just? Yeah, so now I think I'm not sure if I should include the downloaded albums, because I don't actually have them to show you. I mean, I'll list them off. Like I bought Semi Precious Weapons album online. That is an awesome album. It's just like glam rock basically, and it's just like full on guitar, and like Justin Tranter is amazing, and he's just such a peroxide prince. I love him, and the band is just awesome, incredible, and I wish they'd come to the UK because they're so hardcore fucking badasses. Sorry for my language. Another album that I don't have to show you is Goldfrapp. I have 2 or 3 of their albums. I've got 3. I've got Supernature, Seventh Tree, and Alive, which are 3 of their albums, obviously. So again, great band. They've been around for ages. Alison Goldfrapp is awesome. Great, like their main genre is like synth, electronic synth pop, I would say. Yeah, that's another awesome band. And also another album that I got when I was a teenager is a band, well, they're like electronic house called Digitalism, and that sort of really got me into electronic music when I was about 17. That was like the album that probably introduced me to house, electronic music and EDM. And they have like tracks like Pogo and Idealistic, and they've done like lots of compilations and like collaborations with other artists, and they've got like they did an album called Kitson Tabloid, which is another compilation of like dance records. So definitely check Digitalism out. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today. So I hope you enjoyed my nice little presentation of my smallish music collection, because I can't find my other music collection. But I hope it was enough to you, and I hope I gave you a lot of inspiration to go out and get some more music in your life. So yeah, if you have any requests or comments, put them down below. I really appreciate you watching, and I love you, and I'll see you soon in another video. Monsters, pause up. See you later. Just as a quick afterthought, I want to see or like make this a video tag. So anyone who is watching right now who feels like they want to show off their music collection, please do. I want to see in particular Nick1604 do one. I want to see what he has in his collection. Also Charlie, his YouTube is Oh Lord Jesus It's a Fire. I want to see you do one, Charlie. Also Judas Fever Official, which is Robbie's YouTube channel, so you know who you are. Please do one. And also just anyone else who is watching. I think one of my followers, Becca, who I think is Princess Di like _ something. Sorry if I didn't get it right. I want to see you do one as well, so make sure you do. And yeah, anyone else who's watching, feel free to say that I tagged you in this video and do like a record collection tag. So yeah, good night monsters, it's very late here, so I'm going to go to bed. Good night, bye!